Hello, chat. Why is my VTuber model not present? Oh, there I am. Okay. Hi. Good morning. How are we all doing today? I am tired, but that's given for Sundays. I hope everyone is well. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. We're doing more sketchbooking today. We are still working. I swear. I swear I'm going to get this done by the end of the year. That's like the big goal, the big stream goal. We'll be working on it a ton. And I feel like my VTuber is delayed from my speech. Okay, there. We're doing better now. I'm excited to get my new VTuber model. I like this one, but I want one that I put like a little bit more effort into. I'll give y'all a few minutes. I hope everyone is doing well today. Good. Okay. Just checking on all my stats and stuff, making sure we're running smoothly. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot else to add other than that. We're just gonna sketchbook today. I did not make like any progress from last time. I've been really busy. I've had so much work to do, guys. Just like a lot of school, so we're just gonna be picking up where we left off with in regards to the sketchbook. And okay, my camera arm is actually connected to my table. It wasn't last week, and it kept falling over. Okay, sketchbook. Let me move my layout. Yeah, that's better. Okay. It always takes a little bit of rearranging in the mornings to get this going. Okay. So, where were we? I was working on this, where I didn't really stick anything in, and I once again don't really have a whole lot of stuff with me in which I can stick stuff in. Hold on, I'm adjusting my camera again. The VTuber camera is like a permanent struggle for me. There we go. I recalibrated it, so it should be a little bit better now. But it's like a permanent struggle getting that thing to track my face accurately. Typically I have to have it pretty far back, but my desk space is kind of squishy, so it gets hard to actually have my face tracked. But yeah, this is where we're at. We had like almost finished this page, and I just want to fill it out with like a few more drawings. The glue like did not hold because there wasn't very much glue left in that tube. So that's fine. I should have some washi tape in my bag, and I just want to tack a few things down. I totally meant to grab, like, something better to stick these down with, but as is kind of tradition with me, I forget. I was really worried I was almost late today. I mean, I kind of was. I started stream like 2 minutes late, but that's not that bad. The roads were not my favorite this morning, but I guess I kind of just have to deal with that, given that it's winter. But I don't know. I'm still allowed to complain, I think. Let me get my candle out of the way so I don't, like, mess up the camera's ability to record. And this cord, also out of the way, please. Someday, I'll have a stream where I don't have to, like, set up a bunch of stuff on the fly once I start. I try and give myself, like, time before stream, too, to organize my desk and make sure I'm ready, but it's never enough. It's partially just because I make work for myself. If I have time to do stuff, I'll do it, so... I don't know, that's like some philosophy thing for productivity, is that work, like, expands to fill the time you designate for it, so... Look at me sounding all smart. I think I do it to myself. I think I make it so that I am perpetually busy. Oh, I have another work story from yesterday now too. What I don't understand is people getting upset at me, like them getting mad at me is going to, like, ensure that they get a discount on something. I work at a toy store, and it's very hectic this time of year. And also Black Friday just happened, so we still have, like, some lingering sales from that. And we had someone trying to buy something yesterday, and I rung it up for them. It was like, okay, it's $30, and they're like, oh, isn't it buy one, get one half off? And I said, okay, like, I'll check the sign for you, I'll let you know. And I came back and I said, no, unfortunately, it's not half off. Like, the sign says, like, I know the sign's in, like, the same area as the product is, but it does, like, list on the sign, what products are actually on sale. If you just, like, read that, it tells you which ones are buy one, get one. And then they got all mad at me. They're like, well, it looks like these ones are on sale because the sign is right next to it. I'm like, yeah, I know, I understand how, like, you got confused with that, but, like, the sign does say what products are on sale, and then just being all pissy with me, like, I had the power to change that. Admittedly, our store is, like, got a lot of stuff in it, so it's kind of hard sometimes to tell what sign is for what, which is why each of the signs list on them what products they apply to. So I'm like, you can't get it mad at me because you didn't read the sign properly. Like, that's not my issue. It's kind of fun. I like this side. This side needs more. Well, I feel like this does too. I didn't bring my sticker pack today, so we'll have to make do without it, and then I'll just, like, sticker stuff up away from camera, which sucks because that's, like, my favorite thing, but it's alright, I'll keep it for myself this time. I actually brought coffee with me today too, so I can be awake. Okay. I have maybe some stuff in the scrap sketchbook that I wanted, like, just use to fill the space. We're trying to be efficient before I start drawing more stuff. Okay, no, that's stuck, so then I need to do that. And then this is this week's. So ideally we'll get through at least one more page today, and then I can be, like, almost caught up. And next week is not going to be, next week is not sketchbook streaming. Next week is gonna be me doing some cookie decorating for the holidays. I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna be fun. Okay. I did this page in class yesterday. And since I already drew Ace a couple of times for this, I would like to draw him, or I would like to just like yoink a couple of drawings I have of him here. I've been redesigning all of them a little bit, and I ended up giving him glasses because I liked the way it looked. I feel like it added to his character. So why don't we snatch a couple of those drawings? I was talking about last week how I was wanting to like continue obviously my super pretty sketchbooks because they're a lot of fun to do and I'm really like proud of the way they look. They make me happy. But also how I wanted to like maybe not lock myself into doing one every single week and instead kind of like do them as I feel like it to give myself room for more like freeform and like concept art, sketching as I like work on my comic and just like personal projects and stuff like that. And that does continue to be the plan. In fact, I actually opted to go out last week or I guess this week, and get myself a big ol' sketchbook just for doing concept art, like exclusively for my Magical Boy comic. And it feels really nice to have like just a space that's like just designed for that in it, you know? I can show it off and stream in a little bit here, but it has felt so nice. I love having it. I have already like gone through so many pages of that book, and it's like a pretty sizable sketchbook too. Just because I'm like enjoying myself. I'm having fun. It's been really good. How do I want to do these? I don't really have a good way to stick them down, but I want to line art them. Let's zoom in. I'll just, I guess, tape them and we'll work with them. We'll work with the tape. We'll try and make it work for line art. I should have done it while they were still in the book, honestly. I didn't really think about that. I'm gonna do them on the desk. I think the desk is gonna be the best option here. Get that out of my way. It's so small. I like it. Will I be able to see it well? That's like the more important question, I guess. Okay, let's bring the cam down to like this part of the desk so I can actually see what I'm doing. I think that's been my problem lately. I keep pushing my sketchbook stuff to like the back of the desk and then I can't see anything. Okay, there we go. Let me just rearrange a cord real quick. There we go. That should work a little bit better. Trying to get my my webcam a little bit untangled so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I brought also Fun Pencil, but these ones don't like staying sharpened, so I'll try and work with them. We'll see, because they are fun. I just need to get better quality ones because the lead on those ones like absolutely sucks. I've been using the green highlighter to fill some space, and I feel like I will do that again. But I'm gonna start by lining, I think. Just kind of moving my lamp around so I have less glare on these. Ugh, trying to get like everything maneuvered so that everything is captured is hard. Bear with me, I'm still learning. The nice thing about these is that I don't feel like so much pressure to make like the little drawings perfect. So oftentimes I end up liking like my line art like way better on these ones because it stays like sketchy. And I love sketchy line art, but my problem with sketchy line art is that I always worry when I'm doing like a bigger scale piece that I'm gonna like mess everything up. So my sketchy line art becomes like a little bit more restrained, and that's just less fun. But I've been getting like a little bit of a better hang about how to draw his hairstyle. At least like the long parts. I still want to work on how I draw like the scalp and like the roots and stuff. But I like all the pieces. I love how I've done his cowlick. I've just like gone back through all of my character designs and like, and everyone gets big expressive cowlicks now because I like them and they make me happy. And that's like where I'm just like keeping the character design right now. I'm just trying to keep in mind that I'm not designing them for anyone else other than me at the moment. Me and like, you know, Twitch audience, but really the story is being told for me right now, so I think it's most important that I like the designs. Hence me giving everyone massive cowlicks. I do it because I think it's fun. Okay, gonna scoot this one over a little bit. That actually wasn't too bad to line art like that. I forgot to draw his piercings. Let me just add those really quick now. They're very small, so it's hard to see any of that like fine detail, but I feel like that's a consistent theme for me with this character is like he has a ton of piercings, like in theory, but half the time they just disappear because I forget to draw them. I also am supposed to be designing like a tattoo sleeve for him. That hasn't happened yet. That is gonna take a while. I feel like I'm really bad at designing tattoos. Because I'm like, I know what, like, I personally want for tattoos, but I don't know, like, I don't know how to make that determination for, like, anyone else. I don't feel like I can get in the character's head, like, that much quite yet. So, hopefully it'll just, like, come to me as I develop everyone's personalities a little bit more. I can get in their heads a little bit better. I can't see what I'm doing. Sometimes just the glare from the pencil lead gets so rough. There we go. And I've been giving him like little charms on the side of his glasses because I think they're cute. They're kind of like the little like neck chain thingies for glasses, but I don't actually have them looped. they're just dangly. I just like having dangly pieces on my characters. I'll just color in like the shirt and the hair portion with the green highlighter. This is supposed to just be like nice quick little pieces to finish up this spread so I can move on and we can get to the main event for today. Okay. And then I want something to fill up here, but I might have stuff for it. We'll have to see. There we go. Yeah, that side's pretty good. Out a little bit. I like that. I'm happy with that. I've like already changed his bow design from what I did last week. I have fallen victim to doing the musical instrument bow design. I just think they're so fun. And a big portion of his character is that he is a musician, so I think it fits. It's appropriate. It's like okay. I know no one else can really like judge this change because I don't talk about these guys online very much, but in my process of like sketching them and doing like character stuff in the the design sketchbook over the past like week. He is like slowly morphing into like the bard character if this was like a D&D party, and I love him. I love him so much. It's made me like so much more fond of his character. So that's working for me. It's making me happy. Okay, I don't think I'm attached to any of these other drawings to like care if I cut out the one on this side, because I like the one on this side. I like this one, Baluster. And I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time. I'm gonna ink it before I cut it out. I'll use this one. I've been using colored Sharpies like a ton for inking, just because color make me happy. I want to get more of the fine tip ones too, so I can do more inking in color. Because I have like kind of a selective color palette right now, and I feel like it needs to expand. Okay, do I have a good... I think this is probably the best highlighter I have for this right now. I want to do like the little magic stuff with this. It's supposed to be like a little like transformation sequence kind of image. Zoom you into that. Okay. Good. Okay, good stuff. Been in like my sketchbook, which like lives in my backpack, so it always gets like a little bit smudgy. That's like the downside to doing your sketches in pencil. It smudges like super easily. I've been doing a ton of like pen sketching in the other sketchbook, and like I don't know, I can't always get the level of detail that I like to have from it, but it makes me so happy that it stays clean and it doesn't smudge. So I kind of just bounce back and forth between like pen and pencil as need be. Gotta just use all my materials, make the most of everything I've got. Okay, tomorrow is my last class for the semester, and I'm so ready, but I'm so ready for the semester to be over, but I have to do like a presentation on my final project tomorrow, and I do not want to do that. I am not like in the slightest prepared. And I still have to write like a final paper as well for my literature course, and I'm also not prepared for that. I've like completely forgotten how to write since high school. I don't like writing academic papers anyway, it's boring. There used to be a creative writing course that my school offered, but they don't offer it anymore. At least they weren't offering it this year. And I was really upset about it because I wanted to take that as like my English academic course, because I go to a university, so we have to take like academic courses alongside like our normal studies. They can't just let me get away with drawing all day. There we go. I like that. That's cute. Trying not to go like too into detail with anything. I do still want this to be done in like a timely manner. Again, so that I can go draw other stuff. Oh, I forgot he's supposed to have another bow on the back. I'm always like so proud of this little element of his costume, and then I always forget about it. You can't even see it here, but there's another bow that like pairs with the tails of the coat to kind of look like a butterfly silhouette. And I love that detail like so much, but I always forget to add it in. I felt so smart for designing it. His hair is like my favorite part of this design. It's just so fun and flowy, and I can do so much with it. I love making hair like big and expressive. That's also why I do the cowlicks. It's just a fun way to kind of get some expression into a usually like inanimate part of a character design. I'm like such a big fan of when artists use like the stupid anime cowlicks to like perk up or like flop around or, you know, like change shapes as the character changes emotions. I just think that's such like a fun little thing to do with them. It's just like the right amount of goofy to make me happy. There we go. And just ignore the part where his hair is kind of chopped up. That's where I cut the portraits out of the other side. I'll layer it on this side so that it like looks natural. Around this spread so that it looks natural, if I can at least. Let me do this. Perhaps. I'm gonna have to layer it like a little bit, and I might have to just cut like the sword off, which is not the biggest deal. Okay, I'm just gonna like round this edge off. And let me tape them down and then we can move on to the next page. I have like my big box of crayons beside me, and so I have decided that I want to do crayon drawing today, just for funs. That was too much tape. Oh, I didn't really think about it. I have to cut the edge of the sword off. Like there. Come back. I feel like that always happens with drawings. I like draw the full sword, and then I just immediately have to cut it because it doesn't fit well in the sketchbook. It'd be nice if this sketchbook was not this thick, so I could actually draw in it, but it's been reduced to just I have to stick stuff in. It's a scrapbook now. There we go. And I might actually just lift this up and move it down a little bit. What? No, don't rip. I should have probably taken the other drawing off before I tried to move this one, but I'm being a little bit lazy today. There we go. And then I'll just like fill these gaps with stickers later, I think, but I like having the space between the two a little bit. I think it looks better. Okay, next page. This one like still has bleed from like this on it, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. So I got this from work. It's a piece of a Unicorno box. They were gonna recycle it, and I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to use it. I especially like these little like patterned bits here, so I would like to just like nab those for the sketchbook. And then I want to do that with some crayon drawings. And also I want to use just like this little cafe scene. I think it's really cute. So let's do some snipping up. Gonna just put my sketchbook up for now. It'll have to go somewhere else so it's not like intruding the frame. Yeah, so many of the patterns on this one are really, really cute. I do actually want to pick up this series at some point. It is adorable. And I am a sucker for anything cafe themed. I love a good cafe. They're just the vibe. That's one of the big theming things I'm considering for my my new stream overlays, is doing like something cafe vibes. My overall vision for my Twitch overlays and stuff, and it might be like a little bit like high concept for Twitch overlays, but I really can't tell. But a lot of like the vibes that I want to have is I want this mashup between like modern technology and like overgrown like nature vibes. My new VTube model still looks a lot like me, but I'm kind of like leaning into the idea of it being a separate character that I just like get to play on stream. And their design, they're like a cryptid. They're supposed to be a jackalope because bunnies. Jackalopes are cute. But I dress them in like really like modern kind of like streetwear style clothing. So I want to do that kind of thing with the backgrounds as well. I really want this vibe of like lots of tech, lots of like kind of like Y2K, I guess. I don't know. I'm not huge on Y2K aesthetic, but I like a lot of like this stuff with like, I like specifically like the flip phones and like that kind of vibes. I think that is really cute. So that, but then like lots of plants, lots of like overgrowth. I like that kind of like harmony between the two things. Let me just trim this up. That was a real tangent. I don't remember what I was even like talking about that led me there. I don't know, all my Twitch overhaul stuff. Oh yeah, we were talking about cafes. That's why. All my Twitch overhaul stuff has been very much on my mind lately, so if I have a chance to bring it up, I totally will. I'm gonna trim off this like stripey bit as well. It's too cut out to really use. But yeah, maybe sometime I'll pick up some of the cafe unicorns. I think they're adorable. Okay. There are all my pieces. You can still see where it was sealed, but I'm not going to try and tear that off because I'll probably rip the packaging, and I don't want to do that. So, we've got 2 pieces of like kind of papery background, and then this big one that I'm just going to stick right into the book, I think. I'm just kind of questioning where I want it. Let me think. Oh, maybe I should have kept the stripes. I need something to like fill this like tiny little bit there. Maybe I can salvage some of them. Let me just tape this down, and then I probably have like some scrapbook paper or something I can use to add a border there. I don't know, I'm very much figuring this one out on the fly here. Winging it, as it were. Then I have like the windowy part up. Line that up. There we go. This is gonna add like a whole bunch of unnecessary thickness to this sketchbook, but that's kind of just the staple of this sketchbook at this point, is that I shove so much stuff in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think like a thin strip from this will be like just enough to fill that space. All works out in the end. I do get to use the stripey stuff. And then the other panel will cover the kind of weird cutout. I could probably even fill that with some washi tape, I'm not sure. Oh, I do have my washi tape case with me. Okay. Well, we'll see what that looks like. We'll see if I have anything that like matches well. Because I have a ton more washi tape that's not here with me right now. Perfect, okay. Tape on that. I probably don't need to use so much tape because I'm just trying to like figure out placement for it. I'll go back in with like proper adhesive and stick it down, but I don't know, I feel compelled to use like way more tape than I need, I think. Stems from me as a kid, I feel. I used to use tape for like everything. It's like the magic material to me. And now it has grown into a fascination with like washi tapes. Okay, yeah, this little like line here definitely needs filled up. I'm surprised that the bindings of this sketchbook can still like hold everything together. I have had to like go back in and like make sure that they're holding on real tight so stuff doesn't fall out, but I'm shocked they haven't revolted against me yet. Hey, washi tape. Look at how cute my little washi tape case is. I love this one. Let me see. This brown, actually, I think is perfect for this. Let's use that. Nice little, like, neutral color. That's still light, so it goes with everything. So they're gonna be a very, like, bright pastel page, which I think is nice. With all, like, the super light blues, I can go for, like, a very, like, wintry kind of vibe. There we go. I'm gonna just haul this off camera for a sec because I'm gonna trim those edges. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay, I'm actually gonna need to get up from my desk for a sec to go grab paper to draw on, because I don't have enough sheets left in my little scrap sketchbook, and I would like something a little bit bigger. So bear with me, I'll be right back. Okay, I've returned. I have paper for this. And honestly, I think I might just like preemptively cut out like the size of a sheet of paper so we can just draw right in here. I think that sounds like the best plan. I was talking about this last week because I did this last week as well, that I just need to make like a template, but I feel like I'm so close to the end of the sketchbook that like, what's the point? It's not gonna last me much longer. Okay, I just need this to mark. There we go, good enough. Okay. Marketed as a sketchbook stream, but really it's just like a general arts and crafts stream at this point. I suppose that's fun too. Just the creative process for me, I guess. Try and make these folds as straight as possible, but I don't feel like I'm ever very good at that. This paper tears decently. I have scissors with me, I could just use those, but I don't know, something about doing that is really fun to me, so ripping paper, good time. I can just trim off the ugly bits. Crazy, I never used to like collage as a kid. But I don't know, I think maybe that partially has to do with like the projects that we had to do with collage in school. Where it's like, oh, we're gonna like make goofy looking people with like cutouts from magazines. It's gonna be so fun. And I always hated that kind of stuff. But when I don't have like a project guideline, I love collage. Okay. I'm bringing the blanket back. I'm chilly. I'm always chilly. And I'm gonna pop open Pinterest for this because I feel like I need some ideas. Pinterest, please. Just gonna look up crayon drawing, I think. If I can spell crayon correctly, jeez. Yeah, let me turn on my window capture so you guys can see what I'm doing. It's not set to capture Pinterest. There we go. There we go. That looks alright to me. You guys can actually see what I'm scrolling through now. There's some really neat stuff that people have done with it, but also a lot of these are like oil pastels, and that's not what I have. I have chunky box of Crayola, which I think is more fun, honestly. I like stuff like this. This is really pretty. Just like the more doodly vibe. I notice people draw goldfish a lot, but I want something like pink and blue. And I love when people do like these little portraits with them, but these are also oil pastels. Don't be fooled, that's not Crayola. I'm really just going off of vibes here, I think. I mean, you can still use Crayola like oil pastels, they just don't have like quite the same consistency. And honestly, I don't use oil pastels very often, so I don't own any. So I couldn't tell you when the last time I actually drew with them was, but I do want like whatever I draw to feel very crayon-y. So oh, this is beautiful. I think that's oil pastel as well, but stuff like this even. Just where the page is kind of filled. It's like a stepped up version of a kid's coloring page. That's what makes me happy, I think. Look at the cat! I like that one a lot. Okay. Something like that. I'll open that. That'll be my inspiration for today. Oh, there's so many more good ones too, dang. That one, yeah, also oil pastel, but doesn't mean I can't do it with, no, it doesn't want to zoom in nicely on it. Shame. That doesn't mean that I can't, do it with, Crayolas. I think I'll do that. What did I do? I messed up the view of the pin. No, come back! Do larger. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, that'll work. Oh no, I already got stuff on it. I think I do want to do some character drawings. I think that's fun. I like treating the Crayola like oil pastels. Do I still have my skin tone box? I should use that. Ignore me dropping things on my desk. I do have it. I've got like a ton of extra Crayola stuff too. I have like the Bold and Bright ones. Those ones were kind of fun. They didn't show up as well on black paper as I hoped, but they were still fun to draw with. But this is what I'm actually after, is the box of skin tones. I suppose if we're going for like light blue, I can do a very like light blue rendition of Alistair. Typically I use a lot darker blues for him, but okay, try to pick the skin tones is always the really hard part. I think light medium golden is what we're gonna try and find for him. That's very light golden. I love the naming scheme they used for the Colors of the World crayons. Those ones are really funny. Like, I want to hear what your skin tone is, like, in Crayola terms. Like, forget trying to match, like, foundation shades. I want this. This is medium almond, right? No, this is light golden. Where's my light medium golden? Very light golden. I found that one already. Light medium almond. Light medium golden. Let's go. Stop rolling away. And then I'm gonna find, like, where am I at? Light medium golden. I might actually use medium almond or light medium almond. Let's see. I want something to do shading with. I'll start with that. And then maybe I'll grab medium almond as well for, like, the darkest darks. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm very good at shading skin, but I want some variety in there. That's all I know. Medium almond. Hello. Medium almond. There you go. And then I guess we'll grab very light golden as well to do highlights with. I think I have it out already. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay. There we go. That's literally just for the skin. But I'll like block in everything with like the very light golden. I feel it's so fun using the Crayola terms. The Crayola color classifications. I feel like the ones for the non-skin tones are like even more fun. There are some good ones in there. I do kind of want his hair like flying everywhere. Because like I said, his hair is so fun to draw. I don't know if you can even really see this on camera, I'm sorry. It's too light. I'm just kind of using this one to block in shapes because the other stuff will have the easiest time going over this. I'm gonna pick out a light blue actually right now because I'll have him like, I don't feel like drawing his full outfit, so I'm just gonna have him like kind of wrapped in the blue for like the transformation. The very like Sailor Moon transformation ass like magical ribbons that come and like surround them while they transform. Layer some blues for this. I think that'll be the best look. I want to keep it like kind of in line with the box that I stole. So I'll try and keep it pretty light, but I do like a little bit of dark blue in there. This one was actually a little bit darker than I thought it was gonna be, but we're just gonna roll with it. Can't really blend stuff out very well with Crayola. I guess that's one of the downsides compared to using oil pastels. Where's like, this is like a turquoise. Let's try that. Let's do like a little bit of color variance in there. I feel like I should have added more than just the blue. Like I kind of want some pinks and yellows in there. And I definitely should have done that like sooner than deciding on it right now, but it'll be okay. Let's hot magenta. Actually, that's a really nice pink. It's very vibrant, which I appreciate. I was kind of going for the pastel thing, and now I've gotten like a little bit carried away on all the bright colors, but that's typically what happens with me. I love bright colors. Kind of mixes weird with the other stuff, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Did I go overboard? That's the question. It feels a little too purple. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. You saw nothing. We're gonna do it again. So once again, you're gonna be unable to see anything for a sec. Sorry. Okay. And I'm just actually gonna block this in first, but I'm not gonna like color it in completely, just so I can focus on doing like the face and stuff first before I go all in with this. I think that's probably the better way to go about this. There we go. That's probably a decent start, and then I can focus more on doing the other stuff now. I've been giving him like a little bit more like droopy eye shape lately. Let me zoom in. You might be able to see the color a little bit better if I get you closer. To be fair, I can barely see what I'm doing, so it's like it's even. I'll worry about detailing the eyes later. Let's start with... what have I got? I'll start with like the darkest shadows. That might be the easiest way to go here. I've really never like tried to do shadows on skin with the Crayolas, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see if this turns out like at all like what I want it to. I already find it hard enough to match skin tones to what I've decided on for my characters previously when I'm doing digital art. I imagine it's worse with Crayolas. We're about to find out. I only want like a little bit of that. Then light, medium, almond. I don't know if these are gonna be as good of shadow colors as I thought they were gonna, but we're kind of locked in already, so... I should probably block in some eyebrows for him, because it can get kind of hard to go back over. Keep the blue, because his hair is gonna be blue. There we go. And now I know to, like, avoid that. It keeps, like, just rolling back onto the page. I'm gonna put them on this side instead. I do feel like a little kid in, like, art class again. Yay, crayons! There we go. I don't want to go too heavy with the shadows, but I think that's an okay start. I should probably block in where the rest of his hair is going. If I'm gonna be going over all of these areas a ton with the skin tones, which I am planning on. Hairline's like about there, and then I have like the big piece comes up and around like that. And curls like that. Okay. And then I can worry about the rest of the hair later. I just wanted to get like the stuff that will be on his face blocked in. It's starting to look like something. It's not too bad. I add like some highlights on this side of the face, because I guess we've kind of decided that the light source is coming from this side. There we go. That's looking alright. And then light, medium, golden is what I decided for the skin tone. Let's see if this works. It's almost like indistinguishable from like that light almond that I was using for the skin tone, or for the shadows rather. I don't know. It seems to be working okay. It's about the color I typically use for him. I think this is pretty accurate. I don't know if there really is much difference between that medium almond, or the light medium almond rather. It's probably like just a very, very subtle difference that I'm not picking up on super well. Nor is the camera, I can't imagine. Okay, let me try and like blend the light parts out, because the light seems like way, way too light. Maybe if I just do like light golden, it'll be better. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the light golden to blend that out with. Light golden, perfect. There's the first one I grabbed. Again, I feel like the difference is like super subtle, but that's fine. They'll look pretty good. Okay. That's the skin tones. Well, I actually am probably gonna add like some blush, but let's see. I need like a deeper kind of one for it. I don't think that's a good color for that. I'm kind of just like grabbing and seeing how it works. It's gonna just be very pink, I think. This color, by the way, is called Jazzberry Jam. No, that's all. Where's the light medium golden? It's this one? It's this one. See how well I can get the pink to blend out. Again, this is not really a medium built for blending stuff, but I sure will try. I'll try to make it work. Okay, let's add like the actual blushy marks that I typically add. And then I want like a darker brown, I feel. I guess deep golden to keep within the color palette. There you go. Just because I want to do some outlines on the face. Kind of pick out all my edges a little bit better. I think that looks pretty good. I'm liking this. Okay. And now I guess I have to worry about eyes. Let's see if I can pick them out properly. I guess all like the pen drawing with very minimal pencil sketch has prepped me for doing this. He's like very blushy. This is quite cute. I like it. Okay. Okay, now he does have brown eyes, but they're supposed to like change color when he's transformed. So I'm gonna find the medium golden in here. This is medium deep golden. This is good enough. And I'm kind of gonna do them, I think, like a half and half kind of deal. So let me just like block in with the blue. And then I'll just make like the bottom half of it blue and then the top half brown. So it's like almost kind of a gradient. And then pupil over top of that, if I can get that to even like block in. There we go. That's not too bad. And then I will outline them with the cerulean for some extra blue. They look mostly blue. The brown gradient didn't really pick up super well. That's alright, is what it is. Didn't really give him as much of like an expression as I wanted to. He's kind of just looking at the camera, but I'm just figuring out how to draw with crayons for like portraiture, so I think I can cut myself some slack for that one. That's probably deserved. Okay, and now it's time for hair, which I said I kind of wanted like all over the place. I'll swoosh this way. I feel like I always swoosh it this way first, but then we'll have it like kind of swirl around this way like that. Which gives me like a huge area that I have to color blue, but that's fine. That's what I signed myself up for, and I am really liking the light blue. The light blue is super pretty. Come in with, what was it, the cerulean? Okay, I think I'll keep the shadows like cerulean for the most part. Because like I said, I want to keep the blue relatively light. I also want to try and differentiate it from like the little spirally bit that I've got going on there. So I might try and find like a more turquoise blue or something to do for that part. I'd like to add, I think, a different color into the hair as well, like a different color for like doing the highlights and stuff. I think that'll look good. Let's do the robin's egg blue for this. Make it like a little bit more turquoisey. So it'll help differentiate them a little bit for sure. And I have the turquoise blue here, so hopefully when paired with the robin's egg, it'll look different enough from all the other stuff. Yeah, I think that works. Add some like little sparkly things around. Always my favorite to draw. Okay, so cerulean I did for shadows. I want the sky blue for the majority of the hair. And then actually I think I want to do my highlights in orange. I like a little bit of complementary color action here. The macaroni and cheese orange is typically really nice for this kind of stuff. Yeah. Definitely needs some other colors. It's a very like blue composition so far. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid! Welcome! Hi everyone! I'm doing crayon drawings right now. How is your stream? How are you guys doing? Hello. You're doing okay? I'm doing good. I am finally awake. I've been drinking coffee all stream, so I've got some energy in me. Played some Lovecraftian game today. Spooky. Thank you for the follow as well. Thanks guys so much. Yeah, been some time since I've been able to pop in. Yeah, I know, I've missed having you around. It's good to see you again. I am just working on my weekly sketchbook. We're trying desperately to get caught up by the end of the year. I'll show you guys. I mean, we don't have much to speak of for page yet, but I'll still show you. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Here, I'll show you what I'm up to this week. Zoom out. I'm gonna hide my Pinterest tab for a second. Hey. So I just finished this. This one's kind of boring in my filter. Oh, I heard it at work. I cut it on like a piece of cardboard. Pretty common occurrence for me. And this one is what we're working on so far. I literally just stole like a Unicorno box from work. And I said, this is really cute. I want it in my sketchbook. Ouch, that sounds painful. I've had worse ones. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't really hurt that bad. It was just bleeding a little bit this morning, and I didn't want it to get on my sketchbook. Ooh, Tokidoki, I love them. Me too. I have a problem with them, but I tend to, so I work at a toy store, and I tend to harvest our old boxes from work. So sometimes they make their way into my sketchbook, or just like my general room decor. Only child scissors for you? Yeah. Well, the ones I have are like blunted, so I should be safe. And then I'm just working on filling this side out. I want to do like a complimentary, like, also pastel scene with crayons, because that's kind of the mood I'm in. But I have the big thickle sketchbook that I do like a spread in every single week. And I am behind by several weeks at the moment. We're trying to get caught up by the end of the year. That's the goal at the moment. I should be safe. 5 minutes later, you prove us all that you're not safe. Oh, that's fine. The puppet, I know. Ugh. The FNAF addiction rarely rears its head anymore in my drawings, but sometimes it sneaks its way in here, and I really like this drawing, so. FNAF is awesome. Yes, it is. I grew up on that shit. I love it. I went from it, like, absolutely terrifying me as a small child to, like, then, like, slowly exposing myself to it until I kind of just became obsessed with it. I want to play FNAF 4, but no money. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, fortunately, they're not too expensive. They're pretty cheap as far as games go, but... yeah, no, I totally get it. Sometimes you just have to, like, cut off the spending altogether to get yourself to just save some money. I'm certainly gonna be in one of those phases after Christmas is done. I'm like holiday shopping right now, and every single time, like, it just hurts a little bit. I'm like, I love buying presents for people, but it hurts the wallet. Oh, also, hi, Macro. When FNAF 4? Oh, yeah. I'd watch you play FNAF 4. That's fun. I like that game. That game's really good. I know the community is kind of divided on whether it's actually scary or just loud, but I think it's actually spooky. Hello, busy stream today? I know, we just got raided. Welcome. Doing crayon drawings at the moment. I feel like this is still blue overload, but I tried. I did go into it with the intent of like, oh, let's do like a super blue drawing. And I mean, I have delivered. I just feel like it might be overwhelming. I might need to do not stuff. I've never used crayons, always had a hard time finding a way to use them. They're like a deceptively tricky material to use. I use them because it like fuels my inner child. FNAF 4 isn't available in Germany. Why? That's so weird. I wonder if you could get it on a platform like other than Steam. That's weird. I couldn't tell you why. This says not available in your region. Okay, that's... interesting. What's wrong with FNAF 4? Okay, I'm gonna just outline this in like the dark blue. A little bit more variety. What did FNAF do to them? Apparently Germany just believes that FNAF 4 isn't scary, it's just loud, so you're not allowed to play it anymore. Oh, I forgot to draw the bow. There's supposed to be a bow on the back of his head. Leave it to me to forget what my own characters look like. I guess I'll just put it in right now. The whole FNAF series, except for Security Breach, is banned in Germany. Huh. That seems like an interesting, like, game title to ban. Like, you know, as far as horror games go, it's like, it's really not super, like, gory or explicit or anything. I wonder what the reason is. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more of the turquoisey color. I know why. ... Oh, okay. FNAF doesn't have an age rating, and Germany requires games to have an age rating to be playable. I guess that makes sense. I guess they'd better get on that. It is a little bit dumb, but I don't know, who am I to argue? They better get on giving the FNAF series an age rating. I don't want it to make sense. That's fair. Maybe we just need to start like a petition or something. Give FNAF an age rating. I'm gonna get that VPN. Good idea. I mean, I think if you like if you scroll YouTube long enough, you can just find someone who has like a sponsorship and is giving you like first month free or something like that. I guess I can just use Cerulean to outline this part? I don't know, man. Sure. Good enough. Beautiful. Okay, I want to bring in a lot more like pinks and stuff now because I've done a ton of blue. I have to try and decide what else to draw. I can change my location in the stream settings, yeah. Bring my window capture back. I didn't really note this because there was so much happening, but I'm pretty sure my brother so it's Macro with my brother, and I'm pretty sure he literally just like hopped in stream, dropped a PogChamp emote, and left. I wish that was like a peculiar thing for him, but he does that often. Average brother W, yeah. He's like that a lot. I stream not at my own house, I stream from my boyfriend's house. But back when I used to stream from our house and was also a lot less experienced at streaming and didn't have a wired connection to the internet, I used to like just eat our Wi-Fi while streaming, which was fun. Really fun for me. Not fun for anyone else in the house. But he used to just like hop on my streams and tell me to get off the Wi-Fi. Which I mean is one way to get my attention, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do just like some base pink for some of this, but I feel like I want to come in with a darker pink and like kind of take inspiration from the box that I'm using and just do some drawings over top of it. Very light, very fun. I feel like it's been forever since I've done an entire page in crayons too. I don't know what else I want to fill the page with, that's kind of a problem. Get off the Wi-Fi, god dang it, yeah. I mean, I didn't ever comply and get off the Wi-Fi, but it did get my attention. Let's draw fruit. Let's draw like some very pink strawberries, just for fun. Average sister W. Yeah. It's just the dynamic, I think. See, I always thought I was so nice because he used to stream as well, so I always used to like just go and leave his streams on, so we would have like higher viewer engagement or higher like viewer count, boost that average viewer. Used to like say stuff in his chat to get his engagement up, and then he would just hop on my streams and tell me to get off the Wi-Fi. Truly a sibling dynamic. Someone needs to get me a key for FNAF 4 right now. Actually, just older sibling W in general, yeah. I wish you luck in your quest for FNAF 4. I don't know if I'm gonna be much help. Strawberries have seeds. I should have thought about that sooner. They're also like white, so I don't know how I'm gonna go about adding those. I'm just gonna keep like, I guess I could do them in like the lighter pink. Those do not look good. It's not possible. I'm hurt deeply. I'm so sorry. Like, FNAF 4 is just like contraband for you now. It's using Tickle Me Pink. Okay. I don't know how I feel about these strawberries. They don't look that good. There, I guess that helped them. What other pink? Let's use... It says purple pizzazz, but it looks pink, so I'm gonna... Yeah, it's pink. Just kind of a purpley pink. But it'll make for a good outline. Very, like, over-the-top leaves on that one, I feel. I don't know, man. I'm doing this from memory. I don't remember what strawberries look like. I guess there is literally one in my reference image that I haven't really been paying attention to, but it's fine. I like this one better. This one looks better. Maybe I'll do the seeds with blue. That'd be a fun decision. I keep dropping my crayons. I am sorry for the noise. I still don't know how I feel about that. I think it's just hard with the way the tips of the crayons are shaped. It's something. They sure are there. I don't know. What else am I gonna draw? So many people on these like little crayon scribbly spreads draw goldfish, and I love the goldfish. I suppose maybe I'll just like take after everyone else and I'll draw a goldfish. I don't really know how fish work. You ever shape the ends of the crayon? I do sometimes. Like technically the box does come with like a sharpener on the back. And it works pretty well. I'm just lazy and haven't been using it, quite honestly. Used to do it in school to make the drawings clearer. Yeah, it does help quite a bit. I think I'm just kind of being lazy. I probably should, actually, especially on this one. This one's getting quite dull. Let me push the mound of crayons away and I'll try and sharpen this guy. I don't want to restart to get the latest Windows updates, computer. I'm in the middle of something. Guys, I still haven't upgraded to Windows 11. My computer, like, harasses me every time I go to stream, but I still haven't done it. I mean, I have to, like, come on here one day and make the sad announcement that I've updated to Windows 11. It's really not the end of the world. I think it'll be fine. I like Windows 10. I'm attached. Yeah, see, this is working pretty well. Should have done this for the strawberries. This is probably exactly what I needed. I also have like an X-Acto knife with me, so I can make them like real pointy. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do it. With my X-Acto. Let's make a mess. Let's like whittle down the end of a crayon. I do this with my pencils sometimes when they're like refusing to work with the pencil sharpener. I've never done it with a crayon before. I don't know if it'll like do anything for the crayon's functionality, but I want to try. I imagine the point will just break off, not if I'm careful. It's doing okay so far. Sharp crayon. This looks really wrong, actually. I don't think they were made to be this sharp.
That was fun. There's wax all over my X-Acto knife now, and my table. Okay, sharp crayon. It looks bad. I don't think it's gonna make any difference for the drawing. I had fun, that's what matters. It was worth it. Yeah, it was. And it immediately broke. For science, yeah. Now we know. Now we know for sure that it does just break. But it was fun. Seeing the sharp crayon was rather enjoyable. I'm kind of just using this other person's drawing as a reference for how I'm drawing my fish. I don't draw fish very often, so I'm like, this is the reference now. My theory was correct. Yeah, you did it. It is the scientific method. Your hypothesis was correct. I'm a science stream now. I'm actually not. I am so not a science person, but... I can't do science, I can't do math. That's why I'm in art school. Let's find a darker orange to go on top with. Outrageous orange. Do I... No, that's not dark enough. I got excited. It's not dark enough. Okay, the red orange will work. We're gonna need to sharpen that one as well. I'll do it with the provided sharpener. I won't try and take a knife to it again. There we go. Ah. Oh, it's already almost 12 o'clock. I've been going. We've got momentum this stream. I've got energy. And I still don't feel like I need a break yet, so that's pretty good. Yay for me! There we go. That's a little bit better. Very cute little fish. Give him the eyes. I could draw whale sharks. I think last time I did crayon drawing I drew whale sharks, but I don't know, man. I just like them. They're cool. They're my favorite type of shark. Where's my cerulean? That's beautiful. Cerulean, there we go. Cute, I like him. I want to draw a whale shark now. Whale sharks, I can draw a very basic whale shark, like just off the top of my head. I've drawn them enough that I know what they look like. They're kind of just like shaped like so. It's an eggplant. It's an eggplant shape. And then there. I'll use the jazzberry jam to do the mouth with. And shade in the edges. Kinda can't tell the difference. I might need a darker color. Let's use the violet red. That still didn't help that much, but whatever. I can add an outline afterwards. I feel like I'm doing like a how to draw tutorial. Let's draw a whale shark together. Got crayon paper. Move. Give him little blushies. He looks so dumb, I love him. Once again, it kind of just boils down to my taste in creatures being big, stupid, goofy guy. I love him. I've definitely drawn better ones, but he's still funny and I like him. I'm gonna see if I can get the spots to work. Because you can't see them, but like the idea is that you do them in white crayon first, and then when you go over them, they show up, but... Kinda. Not really on the pink, but... The singular one I did on the white worked. I had a drawing from earlier in my sketchbook where I did like some whale sharks and then I made like their backs, like the patterns on their backs, I made them into constellations. And I kind of really want to make that into like a cute little sticker. I just don't think I have the audience to sell stickers to right now, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get some produced just for fun, and if I end up selling a few, I end up selling a few. I like the big silly guy. The company that I get stickers produced from does like send me offers for like deals on a ton of stickers all the time, so it wouldn't be like too much of a financial loss if I just ordered like 50 stickers and saw what I could sell. Could do an Etsy store. I technically already have an Etsy store. It's just been dormant for like 3 years. Yeah, I might try setting one up. The cost to keep Etsy listings up is relatively low. So, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. If you guys want some weird whale shark stickers. I think the problem with Etsy is just like shipping. Well, really anywhere is just like shipping can get stupid expensive for like really small objects. But I can see if I can find a way around that. They're pretty small, so I can kind of just send them as letters, which helps a ton with shipping costs. I'll see. I'll see about the whale shark stickers. Or just like stickers in general. I have a little sticker sheet of my characters that I hand out to like friends and stuff like that sometimes. Because I got them on a deal. I got a whole ton of them. And they're fun handouts. I should sharpen this one actually as well before I go doing too much more. If I can get the paper to peel, that is. Yeah, I've tried doing like Etsy and like craft markets and stuff like that before, and they were fun, but I think my big mistake with those is that I like didn't really have a following when I was doing them. I was kind of just putting the stuff out there and not really anything else. So I think maybe if I put a little bit more effort into my marketing, I could probably get some of that stuff going, but it's a little bit hard to balance with school and streams. I mean, the nice thing about streams is that, is that it kind of already does part of that marketing for me. Yeah, I'm not sure how people do that. Yeah, I totally agree. I see some people who can, like, balance all of it. I'm like, how? How are you, like, a social media creator, like, working a job or, like, in school, and then, like, also doing all of this stuff for, like, selling whatever your small business sells? It's crazy. I mean, mad respect for people who can manage to balance all that, because I imagine that's like super tricky. I feel like just a little kid coloring with crayons. I'm very happy about it. I'm gonna flip it upside down. Then I'll just like fill in all the space with little doodles with the darker pink. Yeah. I think before I started getting into like Twitch streaming and like YouTube and stuff, like Instagram and Etsy store was like the thing I wanted to do with my art for like money-making purposes. But I didn't really know, whoops, I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, so I think I could probably do better now if I tried it. Although I don't really keep up with my Instagram very much right now. The Instagram algorithm is absolutely awful for artists. It's not very good at getting your stuff anywhere. I might start posting art on Blue Sky. I've already got an account and I kind of like it there. It's nice. It's more chill Twitter a lot of the time. I'll do the Jazzberry Jam for this one. I don't really know what I want to doodle in the background. I think I'll just like start doodling some like patterns and see. I'll do like a rose here. I still draw roses like in the way that I learned from a Pinterest tutorial like 10 years ago. Okay, probably not 10 years ago, but like a while ago. So it's gonna be like me trying to think of like, what else is pink? Flamingos are pink. I'm gonna draw a flamingo. I like him. He's funny. I'm gonna hide my reference so you can actually see what I'm doing now. Making some adjustments. Wah. There we go. Draw more hearts until I decide what I want to draw next. I mean, a lot of different flowers are pink. I could draw like tulips as well. That's not a very good looking tulip, but you get the idea. I don't know. Could draw like sugar cookies. You know, like the ones you get from the grocery store that taste like stupid good? They're Loft House cookies, that's what they're called. The super soft ones. Those ones are yummy. I don't know if you can tell what that is even though. I tried to draw a bite taken out of it, but I should have done that before I did the circle. Hello. Yeah, you cannot tell that that's a cookie. Oops, I'll put a sticker over that part and that'll help? Question mark? Ugh. I'll draw raspberries next to go with the strawberries. I always struggle doing like pages like this where I have to just like think of them like, oh, what else is this color? What else can I draw that'll be recognizable? Because I don't know if those even look like raspberries, really. I know, in my mind, what they are, and that's what matters. I can put stickers over them later if I need to. I'll draw cupcakes. That's easy enough. There's an Alexander emote. Which Alexander are we referring to? That's a little broad for me to know what you're talking about. I feel like I'm so uneducated on Twitch emotes anyway. Sometimes things just pop up in my chat. I'm like, that's an emote. You can tell I lurk more on Twitch streams than I do chat. Maybe I'll just draw more strawberries while I'm here. But, like, smaller. Oh, the pot waving up there. Okay, I haven't played Elden Ring. That's fine. I see. I don't know. Not really. Not really my type of game. It sounds like I'd get super frustrated playing it. I know a lot of people say it's good though, so maybe someday if I feel like I need a challenge, I don't know. It's turning into like a very Valentine's Day vibe page, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Okay, I'm giving up on like drawing things that are exclusively pink. We can have like a little cloud there, and I'll draw a little sun. Just gonna draw now. Just gonna do doodles. Because it'll take me way too long to think of more pink rings, more pink things to cover the page with. Because I have trouble just, like, thinking of things to doodle in general. Shouldn't have put the thought bubble right by the cloud. They look too similar, but whatever. I feel like every time I go to doodle stuff, I doodle just, like, the same things. Because, like, what else do you do? I have, like, a set of things in my brain that I go to when I doodle stuff. At least it feels very fun and, like, crayon-y, like being a kid. Guess that was kind of the goal. I'll draw a crayon. It kind of looks like a knife. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I will draw a knife. Just for fun. Just for, like, a little bit of extra pizzazz. Yeah. Just draw, like, a very basic flower. I'll draw, like, leaves. Little snowflakes. Because it's winter. Boo. Yeah, I don't know what else, man. I only have, like, a little bit more space to cover, and then I can stick this in the book. I do actually really like how this looks. Time for more hearts, because I don't know what else to do. I could draw more flowers as well. Why not? Just for fun. Just as a little treat. There we go. Okay, good enough. A fox. I need a fox. Oh, I should have doodled one. I can do one on a sticky note and we can stick it in. Actually, I still have... Speaking of foxes, I still have one that I've been meaning to stick into my sketchbook for like 2 weeks now, and I still haven't. I have that guy. We should put him on this spread. We can use him. He kind of matches my colors anyway, so he can go. Alright. My arm is getting sore. Zoom out a little bit here. So this is going on this side. I feel like I can just tuck the fox up here. I'll tuck it like behind the banner. There we go. Pre-made fox already. And I'll put him in the spread because I've been wanting to use him for a while because he is so cute. Foxes are like such fun animals to use for reference. I've talked about this before, but I have a spread where I drew a couple of evolutions, but I used foxes as my reference pictures for them, and they were really fun. I can show that off in a second here. I'm just gonna get this all stuck in. Did you know that foxes are, in general, adorable? I did know that. That's a really good fun fact about foxes. There we go. This is a very pink spread. This feels like right at home with all the spring stuff, but instead it's gonna be a winter spread. Okay, let's get this guy in the book. You're finally home, buddy. You can stop just sitting on my desk. You can go like right there. No, that's too covered. You can go like right there, and I'll just like trim off the edge that's in the way. There we go. Excellent. He finally has a home in the book. Speaking of using stuff that I've been meaning to use for a while, I've had this drawing of Mercury like just stuck on my back wall for a while. We may as well get her in the spread as well. We'll put her like right there. And then I'll have ample room on this side for stickers. Yay, look, I'm useful. Yes. Chat is always useful. You guys always have the best ideas. They'll save spreads for me sometimes. Sometimes I get stuck and you guys have ideas, and it's so good and helpful. I'm just gonna help this stick down a little bit better. I need to just like go and properly stick these all in once I get home today. But there we go. That's minus like stickers, which I will add. This is looking pretty good. Pretty finished. I like it. Look at how pink. Makes me very happy. This is a good spread. I haven't done one I've been like this happy with in a while. So that makes me really happy. Good shout with the fox. Yes, thank you. The fox was a good idea. The fox kind of like brought everything together. And made me remember the poor boy that I've abandoned on my desk for a while. That means that we can get to this week's spread. Crazy. I've got about an hour left, so we may as well get started on this. I'm gonna have some water, though, if I can find my water bottle. Looks great. Thank you. I maybe want to use some sticky notes for this spread. I do want to be a Foxmail VTuber in the future because I love them. That'd be so fun. I don't see enough foxes for VTubing. I think you totally should. A lot of people do like cats and like that kind of thing. I think cat is definitely the most common, but I've seen like wolves and stuff like that as well. rooting for you. Sadly, not a lot of them. Yeah, well, that just means there's a gap in the market that you need to fill. Not fully fox, but like human with fox ear and tail, yeah. I get what you mean. Fill it with floof, yes. Yeah, I think a fox character would make such a good VTuber. I'm just trying to decide what I want for this side. I do have tons of scrapbooking paper that we can use. I also actually have like a lot of sticky notes that we can use. I have some fun ones. I do really like my little like speech bubble sticky notes. These ones are fun. When I do get the stuff time and better PC to stream, I'm gonna raid you. Oh, thank you. I will raid you in return as well. I'm still feeling this very like bright, colorful aesthetic. So I might go get some scrapbooking paper to kind of coincide with that. Let me do some doodles on the sticky notes first, and then we'll worry about scrapbooking paper. Gonna go like right back close to the desk. Bump into my microphone a little bit. Also, the entire like side of my desk, like if I tilt my camera that way, it's just crayons that I haven't put away. But we're not gonna worry about that yet. I'll put them away after stream. Let's do sticky notes. Let's start with this. No idea what I'm gonna draw with it, but they're fun little bubbles to put characters in, so... Maybe I'll draw Corey. I haven't drawn Corey for a while, and I recently changed his hair, and I love his hair now. One of my goals for the new year is to get like character design videos up for all of my main cast for my comic, so that people actually know what I'm talking about when I mention them. Because I'm totally conscious of the fact that I often just drop character names and no one knows what I'm talking about. Where is my pencil? I have one somewhere around here. Well, this one doesn't have lead in it. Do I have lead? I have lead. You think I'd be better prepared? BRB sounds good. Okay. I mean, you're not really missing much right now. I'm just trying to put lead in my pencil. Okay, there we go. Drawing can commence now. I've been changing like a lot of my characters, like hairstyles and stuff like that lately. Been doing some redesigning, so I am excited to work on some stuff in the future. I do want to do those character design videos, so that you guys know what I'm talking about when I say, hey, look at this character, we're gonna draw them. Or at least I have some place to direct people when they ask. Because I'm not too good at describing my characters, like, on the fly. I feel like I need to think about it. What I can say for Corey is that I recently redid his hair, so he has a mullet now, and it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I love drawing his hair now, it's so fun. I've always had his hair be like super floofy and long, but I feel like I'm stepping on my other character's toes Because I love drawing long hair. I must draw long hair. Even on my male characters, they all need long hair. So a lot of my characters have really long hair. And I felt like it was just getting like too much, so he needed like at least a vastly different style to separate himself from the other long hair characters. So kept his hair like super curly, and I just put it into a mullet, because I like mullets a lot. I'll do the cowlick this way so you can actually see it. So he's starting to get a little bit of his own identity here. I've always really liked Corey in concept, but like I've had trouble like writing for him, because he's very sorry. My webcam. He's always been like kind of my sunshine character, but I think like defining him as that has like made it so. I keep hitting my webcam, I'm so sorry. Defining him as that has made it so that it's really, really difficult to write anything for him or make him interesting. So I've kind of divorced him from that as of late. I'm like, he's still gonna be a little bit of a sunshiny boy with a sunshiny theme, but I want to like get out of my head that that's the only thing that there is to his character. So I've actually kind of reassigned the sunshiny personality to his boyfriend for the time being. And I'm gonna like just work with him on the basis of him being a character without like giving him like a trope or a cliche as his personality, because that ended up writing me into a corner a little bit, I think. So I'm excited to see what I do with him, but right now he's kind of just a cool haircut and a fun little design. He's like my one jock character out of my my cast of very artsy kids. And I definitely did not make his face as round as I typically do. Still figuring out like proportions and drawing conventions for everyone. Such a work in progress. There we go. I like him. That's a fun little drawing. I like doing the little sticky note ones. I'll do one on the little heart palette, or heart pack, set, stack. These ones. Where did I put my pencil? It's gone. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. I want to draw Sparrow next. Of my characters, I feel like I draw him the least. He's my little team baby, and I also feel like I don't know much about him, but he's cute, he's fun to draw. I've had his... I think he's got one of the most concrete magical designs right now. I know where I'm going with him. It's cool. Yeah, I definitely don't have his civilian form as, like, developed. Although I've, like, kind of recently decided on a little bit of a better design for him, or at least I've put more shape into his hair, which is always a good start. I find that that always helps me. Having, like, a really distinct, like, hairstyle really brings the character into their own, I feel. That's just what does it for me. I need the good hair. Okay. It's looking pretty fun. I like doing just these little sticky note doodles. Give him a little speech bubble. I don't know what he's saying, but it just, I wanted to fill that space, so that works. I'm trying to keep these, like, super cute and loose. They're almost like warm-ups for the rest of this page. And then we'll just stick them on top. I do actually quite like the new hairstyle. It's very shape. I feel like I need to get better at drawing, like, younger faces. I'm definitely better than I used to be, because I can actually manage to make him look younger than the rest of the cast now, and I didn't always used to be able to do that, but I still feel like I struggle. Especially because this story is supposed to take place over a few years, so I want to be able to, like, visually show that the characters are aging. I'll work on it. I think that's kind of the daunting thing about, like, going into designing these characters. It's like, I kind of need to do, like, 3 different designs for them, give or take. Let's give him, like, an open mouth so it actually looks like he's talking. There we go, that's cute. I like it. And then this speech bubble. I guess I'm just trying to think about which characters I haven't drawn yet. We can do Lance next. I like Lance. I love drawing Lance. His hair is also really fun. I only ever draw Lance in, like, his kind of final form. I speedrunned eating to watch. You don't need to do that for me, but I appreciate it. You can also bring your food to watch if that is in your prerogative. Totally up to you. And welcome back. I do. It wasn't possible to bring food upstairs. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm glad to have you back, at least. Add this little swoop of hair. Yeah, so for not the majority, but at least for, like, the first year's worth of time in the comic, Bro has short hair, but the short hair isn't fun to draw. I like the long hair. So I typically draw it when I'm drawing him. Parents just like that. Oh yeah, fair enough. Can't really change that rule then. I always draw him very grumpy. I feel like that's just the way he is, or the way he looks at least. It's not really like resting bitch face, it's just like resting pensive. He's always thinking about something. Oh, this angle is rough. The graphite is like so shiny. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm a big fan of like the super droopy cowlick. And the braid. Oh, and I need to draw this half of his hair as well. There we go. That's cute. I like it. And I guess I have one more sticky note stack to draw on. I want a different color. It's a slightly different blue. We'll make do with it. We're gonna draw Mercury. So I've drawn all of my main cast today. Trying to get myself out of the loop of drawing like the same angle on my characters, but I don't think it's working today. I think I've kind of just ended up habitually doing it anyway. You know, let me just like forget how her bangs work real quick. And I'm giving her closed eyes because I'm lazy. I feel like I always give her turtlenecks. I don't know why. It's just like baked into the character design now. I think I need to think about more of the choices I'm making these characters, but I don't know, sometimes the fun stuff like that just happens. I'm like, this is a personality trait now and I cannot remove it from them. It's kind of hard to draw on the block of sticky notes. I should have taken that into consideration before I started this, but that's fine. She's done now. Alright, let's bring out the sketchbook again. I definitely want, like, some colorful paper, so I might go retrieve some of that. Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. If y'all bear with me for a minute, I'm gonna go grab some paper. I will be literally right back. Here, you can look at my drawings while I'm away. Wow, look at that. I'll be right back. I've returned. I found color. Very anti-winter spread right now. That's kind of how I feel. No more winter. It's quite gloomy outside today, so I feel the need to like counteract that. Okay, I think I want to use the flower paper to start. Let me move some of the stuff out of my way so I can actually see what I'm doing. Wax! Hold on. I'm actually just gonna switch my webcam off for a sec. Just because it's being annoying. I don't want you guys to have to deal with the camera shaking while I try to adjust it. The class for this guy just doesn't always like to stay super set in place. So sometimes the entire thing, like, dies. Give me a moment. The rug? Oh, it's probably not the rug, it's probably my Christmas blanket that is on my lap. I like how the model looks into this little, yeah, my face isn't in front of it, so they're just kind of going to be staring at you for a minute until I fix this. That left in. Why must you betray me, streaming equipment? Okay, there we go. We're back. Apologies for the disruption. Okay, so I'm doing the flower paper, I think. Or at least to start. I'll probably add like some strips of this stuff as well. Apology note accepted. No! It's not my fault, it's my camera. Actually, it's not even my camera, it's the boom arm. I'm trying my best, okay? Oh, my hand, it's just really dry. I'm working on it. It's just the time of year. To be fair, the camera balance makes it worse because I have saturation boosted a little bit on my camera settings. It's a little bit less noticeable IRL, but my skin is just very dry. That is all. Sus. I don't know what else to tell you, man. You have cancer, sorry to tell you. This is why I don't Google my symptoms, because that's what the internet says. We now need to amputate? No! Absolutely not, I need those. Those are important. That's like my line of work. Let me scoot you away from the mess. Literally the worst possible thing that could happen is like either that or carpal tunnel. Or both. You imagine? I mean, I use my hands a lot, so I'm already, like, kind of at risk for getting carpal tunnel, but... Oh no, I'm all good. I have stuff that I put on it, but it is not currently with me. Thank you for quoting me. I get it. No, I can't right now. I do not physically have it with me. I would have to go drive to get it. It'll be all good. I'll take care of them after stream. Yes, do it. Dude, it's like a 30-minute drive from here. Lies. I'm not lying. I will be just fine. They look worse than they actually are, and they're not bugging me, so it's okay. It's just kind of the weather and where I live and the way my skin is. I need to see proof. I don't know how to give you proof. I don't have it with me. Oh, after steering proof? I mean, I don't really have anywhere to post it, but you can trust me. I do have stuff for it. It takes time. It's not like a one and done fix. They're very dry, so. But you can believe me, I'm on top of it. They've been bugging me and I'm trying to get rid of it. I appreciate the concern, but I can take care of it myself. I am an adult, and I'm working with it. Never trust the internet. Well, you're gonna have to trust me. There. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's sticky note this side up. I'm gonna need to stick these down a little bit better after stream as well. Just the post-it adhesive is alright, but it's not, like, good enough to keep these in place perfectly. I do like just doing the little sticky note arts, those are really fun. Let me do... change up the order a little bit. That's the nice part with sticky notes. I can move them around. There we go. It's very, like, simple half to the spread, but I don't know. I don't know if it really needs much else. I might, like, sticker bomb it a little bit. Should just make a post on Blue Sky and add me in the comments or wherever. I'm not gonna post that on my Blue Sky. I don't think anyone will have context for it, and it's kind of a weird post. Just trust me, it's okay. I have it under control. I know it doesn't look great, but I am taking care of it. My VTuber always looks really weird when I'm drinking. It's fun. I'm a fan. What am I doing? I need to decide what to fill this half with. I'm starting to run out of ideas. Oh no. Where are we at? 12:35? Huh. Let me do a quick browse on Pinterest and I'll see if I can find anything. I need more ideas. Can't really think of anything at the moment. I mean, more character portraits are always an option, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for that right now. Draw more foxes? I could draw more foxes. I'm willing to do more foxes. Yay for foxes. I love them. They're silly little guys. We'll do this one. I like this fox. Look at this guy. He's so happy. Okay. I'm gonna grab... Good choice. Thank you. This book. Guess it doesn't really matter where I do it, but I'm just gonna rip the page out anyway. There we go. I'm gonna grab some markers for it, and we'll kind of like block him in. He'll be a very bright little fox. I feel like I've used this orange marker a lot. I might need to get a new one. It's starting to dry out. Or like, no, these ones don't have ink refills. Only the sketch ones do. I'm gonna try and find his face shape there. Kind of just blocking out color, and then I'm gonna go in with my line art pen afterwards and make him a little bit more detailed. It's already kind of looking like a fox, which is pretty good. They're very distinct animals, so you don't need much to make it look like a fox. Let's add his little body in there. And then the patch of fur for his tummy. There we go. Very vague fox shape. I'll use my brush pen. I got a new brush pen recently, and I've really been enjoying it. So we'll use the brush pen for this fox. It's a fun little thing to use to get all like the fur texture in there. I like the little point on their cheeks too. So cute. I feel like I've been getting a lot better at just like freehanding stuff, which I'm quite proud of. I think it's really cool. And it's nice to be able to do. I enjoy freehanding. Look at him, look at his little smile. It's definitely gonna come out a little bit more cartoonified. It looks so cute already, thank you. I like him. I think as soon as you get like the little smile in there, it's like, oh yeah, it's perfect. Give him some darker tips on his ears. Okay, where is his eyes? Just like kind of a little patch of fur there. And eyes are kind of like that. Like doing these like little dots because they typically have like little markings like that above their eyes. It helps them look more like they're smiling, I feel. Give him some more like markings and stuff here. He's so precious. I love him. Okay, I don't want to overdo it with the shading. I feel like I have a bad habit of like getting way too into the hatching and then just ruining the drawing, so we'll just stick with that. I'm gonna grab this marker because this one has a little bit more ink left than the other one. Oh, maybe I'll add some of the little like eyebrow whiskers that they have. There we go. I love the fox whiskers. They're so cute. There he is. Cute little guy. Love foxes. Very good. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's find another fox. Oh, I like this guy. That's really cute. We'll do that one. This one isn't as foxy of an orange, but it still comes across, I think. Guy's kind of just ahead. Still looking good, thank you. Muzzle's like kind of there. Little fox snoot. I don't know. Anything I mess up, I'll save with the line art, hopefully. outline for that one kind of looks a little bit more goofy, but I still like him. Start with his nose. He looks like kind of surprised. He's looking a lot more cartoony in this drawing. Almost kind of looks a little bit more cat-like in this one, but it's still good. I like it a lot. I like it. He is very much looking like a little, like, cartoon fox right now, but I like him. Like he'd be right at home in, like, a Disney movie or something. I like him. Funny looking dude. Do I have my white gel pen here? If I do, I'll use that. I don't know if I actually have it with me right now. That sucks. Well, I'll do that later. I'll add white highlights to his eyes. He still looks funny. I like him. Like, kind of that, so you can have him, like, sticking his head up from the little hole he's in. Funny dude. Like him. 12:45. I might do one more fox and then call it a day. Oh my god, it's the It's fucking Whimsy Fox. I don't have confidence in my ability to draw this, but I love that it's on here. He's me. This is how I feel. I'll do the smiley guy. The smiley guy's real cute. He's kind of got like an airplane ears thing going on here. I like his goofy little face. Bro's very happy. Okay, where's my brush pen? Silly little tongue. Trying to get like the mouth shape right so he looks still super happy. I don't know if I'm doing a very good job of it. Yeah, that's alright. I don't mind that. Bro's just in a silly mood. I like him. Definitely made his face a little bit wide here, but it's fine. He's just a cartoon fox now. It's a stylistic choice. I did it on purpose, I swear. Yeah, I don't know if I like that one as much. The first two turned out cute, though. Foxes! Okay. I just have time to cut those out and stick them in the sketchbook. I don't think I'll use this guy, but I'll use the first two. The first two are cute. Ugh, my shoulder is very sore. It's great. I have to do homework for like the rest of the day, so it's definitely not going to get any more sore. It'll be fine. I'll survive. Very cute. Good lads. Don't cut yourself. I'm good. Safety scissors, remember? And I'm just gonna move the sticky notes up. We'll do one box down there, and then we'll do one box over here. But I love them. They are very cute. I'm a big fan of the foxes. That was another good call. They were fun to draw. Is it possible I like koi fish? I do like koi fish. I think they're very pretty. Okay, and I think I'll put this dude up here. And then I'll worry about the rest of this later when I have some free time. But yeah, we're pretty much caught up. Like, I'll try and do this and then also knock out this spread this week, and then that'll be it. We'll be all back on pace. Draw a koi fish next time? Yeah, I'll here, let me I think I dropped my pencil somewhere. I don't know where it went. Oh no, there it is. I see it. I'm just gonna write right underneath the fox. And then I'll remember to draw a koi fish for the sketchbook at some point. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Either that or I'll come back to it and be like, why did I write that there? But that's all I got for today. I am gonna go do some homework. Gonna go finish all my final projects. But we got some good work done today. I am proud of us. Thank you all for hanging out. Who are we raiding? Oh, we can raid. I always forget to do raids, but totally, let's do a raid. Next week, I am going to be doing cookie decorating for Grimace, instead of Sketchbook. Sure, you can suggest someone. So we'll be doing that next week instead of Sketchbook. Okay, let me find them. Hold on. But yeah, that's the plan for next week. I am gonna log off for the day. I have to go do some homework. So, I'll set up that raid. You guys go have fun over there. I'll be there for a few minutes, but I am gonna be hopping off pretty quick. Thank you, thank you. You guys have fun. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you later. Let me set up the raid. See you guys. Bye.